guys, today we have a battle against PS UNICO. This battle is actually a couple days old. I just haven't got around to putting it up. Anyway, I lead with Zelf, and he leads with the Metagross. I automatically went for the flamethrower. I didn't figure it would kill, but my hope was to scare it off, and I went for the flamethrower again just in case the Metagross actually stayed in and it hit the Swampert. Now, getting the burn on that Swampert there was pretty epic. I don't know if it was game deciding, but it was definitely a contributing factor in that. So I go out to Skarmory here, knowing that a waterfall wouldn't do that much, especially with the burn cutting its attack by half. So yeah. So out comes the Magnezone, and I fell for one of the oldest tricks in the book, and now Skarmory is stuck in here and left to die to a Thunderbolt. That kind of sucks for me, but yeah, didn't see that coming. So I go into Blissey here, figuring it's a special attacker, and he automatically switches back into the Swampert as I went for a soft boiled, as I was expecting some type of attack. I didn't know if it had a physical move or not, but he obviously switched into the Swampert, so I switch into Zapdos here. He goes for the Hammer Arm, which doesn't really do much because of the burn, and so I'm just roosting here, waiting for the burn to kill. And Hammer Arm it's not really doing that much. I'm not really that worried. And the Swampert finally dies to its burn, and out comes the Heracross. I knew that something bad was coming, so I went into Azelf to just die basically and see what he planned to do. And he used Rock Slide. Azelf did hang on, but unfortunately he was not fast enough to get off the flamethrower, so I went into my fastest Pokemon, which was my Scarfed Mints, and went for the flamethrower. And luckily for me, it does wind up outspeeding the Heracross, which I assume was Scarfed, but it falls just shy of killing him, and he gets for a Rock Slide, which did quite a bit to my Mints, but I got off another flamethrower, and yeah, I was expecting something weird here. He probably, yeah, that is why I decided to just stay in and go for the flamethrower. I knew something like Trick was coming, and had he tricked that Scarf on my Blissey, that very well might have cost me this game. So out comes the Toad. I'm just going to continue to flamethrower because I don't want anything else paralyzed, and I know all I do is paralyze you and use Air Slash. So I switch into Zapdos here, and he Air Slashes, and I immediately go for the Thunderbolt to kill off a little health back from the leftovers, and out comes the Starmie here.
I did not know that it was packing Ice Beam, but oh well. Zapdos goes down. Alright, so I go into Blissey here, knowing that all Starmies are special, and he goes back into the UFO. Now, this is actually a different Blissey. I know it looks like the same one, but it's a different one that has Seismic Toss instead of Ice Beam. All the other moves are the same. So, yeah, I'm just going to Seismic Toss this Magnezone to death, because I don't think Flamethrower would do 100 damage, especially if it's got special defense EVs. So, yeah. I just Seismic Toss, and that kills the Magnezone. Out comes the Metagross. So I switch into Spank here, figuring the Meteor Mash was coming, and knowing that it wouldn't do very much to Spank. Well, it did quite a bit, but I knew it wouldn't kill him. And I went for the Flare Blitz here. Even though it's not very effective against the Starmie, it will kill it, and that's what I was hoping for. And out comes the Metagross, which will eat a Flare Blitz and also die, effectively winning me the game. Anyway, good game, Unico. Hope to battle you again sometime.